1 million. 2 million.
3 million.
4 million.
5 million. 6 million.
7 million. 8 million. 9 million.
10 million.
20 million.
30 million.
40 million.
50 million. 60 million.
70 million. 80 million. 90 million.
100 million.
200 million.
300 million.
400 million.
500 million. 600 million.
700 million. 800 million. 900 million. 1 billion. 2 billion.
3 billion.
4 billion.
5 billion. 6 billion.
7 billion. 8 billion. 9 billion.
10 billion.
20 billion.
30 billion.
40 billion.
50 billion.
100 million.
200 billion.
300 billion.
400 billion.
500 billion. 600 billion.
700 billion. 800 billion. 900 billion.
1 trillion.
2 trillion.
3 trillion.
4 trillion.
5 trillion. 6 trillion.
7 trillion. 8 trillion. 9 trillion.
10 trillion.
20 trillion.
30 trillion.
40 trillion.
50 trillion.
100 trillion. 1 quadrillion.
4 5 999,999 6 7 8 9 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 200 300 400 500 600 700 800 900 1 4 5 999,999 6 7 8 9 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 200 300 400 500 600 700 800 900 1 4 5 999,999 6 7 8 9 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 200 300 400 500 600 700 800 900 1 4 5
Infinity.
Epsilon naught, Epsilon 1, Epsilon 2, Epsilon omega, Epsilon epsilon naught, Epsilon 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 naught, Zeta naught, Eta naught, Phi 4,
Phi infinity,
Phi omega,
Phi epsilon,
Pfefferman Schutui ordinal, Ackerman ordinal,
Small Veblen ordinal, large Veblen ordinal,
Bachman-Howard ordinal,
Bachman-Howard ordinal,
Omega fixed point, Church-Kleene ordinal, first uncountable ordinal,
unfoldable cardinal,
inaccessible cardinal, Mallow cardinal, weakly compact cardinal,
indescribable cardinal, rank into rank cardinal, 0 equals 1 cardinal, absolute infinity, absolutely infinity, absolutely everything. The nexus the original.
1x.
Superfinity, megafinity, ultrafinity, megafinity, infinity, infinity.
Mayu, I Mayu, 2 Mayu, Happy Mayu, Mario! Mario!
Nuts. Nuts, nuts. Nuts, 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 nuts. That's in the really good day. Nuts. 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 That's in Marble 10, Marble 100, Marble 1000, Marble trillion, Marble trillion, Marble quadrillion, Marble quadrillion, Marble sexual, Marble subtle, Marble archer, Marble non, Marble tissue, Marble partition, Marble tradition, Marble coalition, Marble trading question, Marble sexual, Marble trillion, Marble living, Marble.
Spain!
Godfinity.
Oblivion Infinity.
Supragodfinity.
Oblivion Infinity. Absol Subscribefinity. Absol Infinity K90.
Twagodfinity.
Absolute Twagodex. Absolute Twagodwo. Mega Oblivionfinity. T.G number. T.G.S.G number.
Absolute super god.
Alwayfinity.
Capital Alway. Absolute Alway never. Alway God. Alway super God. Alway to God. Ultimate affinity. Absolute transparent.
Absolute ultimate Alway Quagget Supper.
Absolute Sinustu Devil function.
Perfinity. Masterfinity.
Infinite affinity. Infinite affinity plus 1. Infinite affinity plus absolute infinity. Infinite affinity plus capital there. Infinite affinity plus absolute never. Infinite affinity plus godfinity. Infinite affinity time. Infinite affinity time. Infinite affinity time. Capital there. Infinite affinity time. Infinite affinity time.
Infinity.